Hello there, welcome to the channel JI Colourist. My name is Jody, and if this is the first time you're joining this channel, welcome. This is a channel for all things coloring and creative items. I do hauls every quarter, so this is the first haul of the year, and this is stuff that I have purchased in the last few months of 2024. I'm going to start off with a 2025 Seasons of Sparkle calendar. This is put out by the Diamond Art Club. I am doing this calendar as a buddy project with my sister Cindy throughout the year. So we both have the calendar and we're spending some quality time diamond painting together. I'll show you an example of January because I have already completed January, and I'll turn the light on. So each picture is, I'll turn the light off actually. Each picture is a partial drill. So this side of the picture is not, and then this part is a complete drill. It's all round drills, which is the first time I've done a round drill from Diamond Art Club. I normally do square drills. I have gone and swapped out some of these drills for drills I already had. So that's what I'm kind of doing. Sneak peek, this is February. So I'll sneak peek at that. And I will turn the light on so you can see the sparkle of some of this. I will flip you around to the back side of this calendar and show you all of the different pictures. They still had some in stock when I was filming this. They may even, I don't know if these are going to go on sale or not. They did put out two versions of 2025. The version that you could buy at Hobby Lobby in the United States had the same pictures as the previous year. This calendar itself is the one that is strictly through Diamond Art Club website, and it is more generic and less Americanized. So it is kind of nice that all the pictures are not totally American, since I live in Canada. So yeah, so that is the first item that I have purchased, and I look forward to showing you each month a completed diamond art picture. I am now going to quickly show you two of my Sarah Burns subscriptions. So I subscribed, so this is box 10, so this would be for October. And I subscribe to the Sarah Burns Studio Craft Ammo monthly subscription box. And this is the picture we will be painting. It comes each month with some brushes. It comes with some cold pressed watercolor paper and also the gouache. So it's Shinhan Designer's Gouache. And this time we got the colors Cobalt Turquoise and lilac. Oh, the lilac color looks really pretty. And then this month we also got two brushes, a 3/4 inch size flat brush and then a 3/8 flat brush. So two flat brushes this time, and they come with protective covers on them, so that looks like a really nice brush. These are Sarah Burns's brushes that she did through Craft Ammo a year ago, and now they're in her subscription boxes as well. So I look forward to actually getting some of these done. This is November's box. I'm still waiting on December's box. We've had a postal strike here in Canada for over a month, so it has kind of delayed quite a few of my subscriptions. So this time we are doing two greeting cards. So that's kind of fun. I wasn't expecting that. We get the paper. This time we get 3 tubes of gouache. We get pearl, copper, silver, and rich gold. So some metallics, and we haven't had any metallics yet. So each tube is 15 mils. So yeah, silver, pearl, copper, and rich gold. So all 3 are metallics. I'm quite looking forward to that. And then the brushes, we got round, and it's 2. This is quite tiny. which is quite nice. And then we also got an angle brush, and it's a 1/4 inch. So both of those look like great brushes. So by the time I have one more box to come, then that will be it for this subscription. And I will have at least 24 brushes and many tubes of paint. And if you watched my previous video about my plans, I plan on actually getting into these subscription boxes and completing some of them. I haven't had a chance during last year to do that, so it's definitely a priority for me in 2025. So let me put these away. We're going to stick with supplies for a little bit, and I purchased with my own money the acrylic marker set. This is the liquid ink one with 36 colors from Artex. I did swatch them out. I have the original 30 set of Artex acrylic markers, and that was this set here. And I must say that I have not used them extensively because I actually don't find them great. They are not opaque at all. The tips are pretty, they fray at the end. So yeah, I haven't seen the big huge win that people say with acrylic markers. So I thought I would give Artex one more try before I write them off my list. So this is the original colors. This 36 colors are basically exactly the same colors with the 6 extra. So I was a little disappointed in that. However, I was happy, one, that you have the holes along the side so you can actually see how much ink you have left. And it does have a different tip, and they are non-pumping, which is the same for the other ones. So you just shake them before you use them. And so we will see how these go about. The opacity, it looks basically about the same as the other ones. So that part, again, not super opaque, but we'll give it a try one last time, like I said, and see if I can get acrylic markers to work better for me. I have been using them in the last World Flags video, and they did work fairly good in that respect because they do not seep through the paper. So there are some pluses to acrylic markers, and I look forward to giving them more of a go. Sticking with that kind of thing, I'll shut the light off here. I picked up from Michael's a set of Tempera paint sticks. Now these paint sticks were the metallic and neon set, which is not really the set I was wanting. I wanted the pastel set, but I picked this set because it has, they're the narrower, skinnier Tempera paint sticks. So they're a little bit, they're more like the thickness of a gelato, or even a little bit smaller. They go on very creamy. They dry extremely fast, which we know with Tempera sticks, which are basically kids' art supply. However, they do great for backgrounds. I had a lot of fun with them in late December, and I'll show you a page from that. So this is my Coloring Bliss swatch book, and this is the book that I use when I don't have, it's the fun swatch book. So if I have a product that doesn't have names and numbers on them, like the crayons and stuff like that, I will use this swatch book. So I've picked a page that had a few extras so that when I get the pastel set, I can use this side. But here are the neon ones right here. And then these ones are all metallic, including these two up here. So I had fun doing that. I then went and I used them in the sea of colors, and I was just having lots of fun, and I was putting them down on the sheet, and you can see how reflective they are. So the blue, the gold, the green is all the green here, the silver, those are all the Tempera paint sticks. So little bit hard to get into like the center areas here, so I did use something else for that. I tried using a paintbrush and just bringing it over, but the paint sticks are really best full on, just rubbing on, and yeah, but they're super shiny and lots of fun. So I think that I will be trying them out a little bit more. It's a little bit more like mixed media. I am going to take it out of this tray and put it in a different container for storage. But yeah, I'm having some fun with the Tempera paint sticks, and these were just the Michaels Craft Smart brand. So definitely don't spend a lot on these. I got these for under $8. So yeah, on Amazon they were quite a bit more expensive, and you certainly don't need to spend that. Two items that I bought also from Michaels. We'll just stick with Michaels for a minute. And that is the Mod Podge Dimensional Magic in clear. And then I also got the Mod Podge Dimensional Magic with iridescent glitter. And I used both of these in my books for the festive coloring, and I was really happy with the results. I do have a separate video showing all of my dimensional magic mediums. So I also have glossy accents and Deco Art Triple Thick. So if you want to see how these work versus the other ones, then check out that short video on my channel. But again, really happy with these. I keep them standing upright though, because they do not have a super great method for keeping them from leaking. So I do suggest standing them up for storage. All right. Last thing from Michaels is a recollection sticker book. I was looking for some winter stickers, and I just picked up this sticker book that was on sale. It has just a bunch of stickers in it, and I thought it would be helpful in both my planner and also in my coloring pages. Like I mentioned earlier, I would like to do a bit more collaging and stuff, so and adding some stickers is always a fun thing to do. So that is by Recollections, and it's just some stickers. I'm gonna do one more supply, or a couple more supplies before I do the books. Now, Color by Maya has introduced a lot of us colorists to the Lango gel pens, and I have purchased 8 sets. I purchased mine from AliExpress, so I will show you. I got the green. I'm going to turn the light off here. I got the green set, the color of skin, the purple, the mallard, so basically browns, the Morandi colors, another set of Morandi, some reddish yellow ones. I didn't get the ones devoted to pink. I didn't think I'd use those as much. And then the blue. And so those are the ones that I have picked up. And so they're not, and I'll just move these out of the way so I turn the light back on. So it does have, tells you the blue style on here, just so you know that it came from the blue style box, but it doesn't have any color numbers, but it does have a color on the top of the cap, which is great. And they have a very, very fine point. And so you can go over lines from the Illustrator really well. I'll just show you. So they are a fine line gel pen. They come out very opaque. It reminds me a lot about the acrylic markers in that kind of inky consistency. So it's flat base, they're not shiny, they're not glittery, which is what I was looking for. And so far they are come out really well, and I have enjoyed using them so far. They did come from China, so they came a long way to get to Canada, but really happy with them so far. And I think that I ordered so many sets all at once, because if I was going to order from that far away, I wanted to get probably all of the sets that I was going to want to purchase and not do it in a couple of stages. So that's why I ordered 8 before even trying them. I am happy with that though, and I will, in my completed pages, I'll be able to show you more. I'm not going to keep them in these containers though. I am going to go and put them in another container, and I'm probably going to stand them upright, but I'm not sure. I probably should be lying them down. All right, I have one more supply coming. If I get it, then I will insert it here in this video. The last 2 items are the same kind of items, so I'll just include them together, but they are gel highlighters. And I first saw this type of product on Doodle Robot's channel, so thank you, Doodle, for showing. And I just thought I bought a couple of different pastel ones. I bought a kind from Mr. Pen, so I'll swatch a couple out for you. They go on creamy as far as I know. And so this is kind of a bluey purple one. And I'm planning on using these for background. So they do blend out very similar to a gelato, but I do not believe that they are water soluble, so you will be able to just blend them, let them dry. They don't dry as quick as, say, a paint pen, but you can layer them up a little bit, but they still stay really fairly translucent. So that's great. I like doing things like that. So you can either cream them out or just leave them. I usually kind of end up rubbing them a little bit. So and I liked the different colors. So gelatos are quite expensive, and I have a lot of bright colors, but I didn't have necessarily some muted ones. So I wanted to get, that's a nice tan color. And I do a lot of backgrounds, as if you follow the channel for any length of time, you know I just can't leave a background. So there's an example of what those look like. I'll continue swatching the rest. There were 8 in a package, and they were about $10. The other brand that there is Diverse Bee, and they were quite expensive here in Canada, like $40 for a pack of 8, where these were like $10. So definitely, and as long as they do kind of the same thing, I'm okay with that. This one is 2, 4, 6, 8 again. And I really thought, and this one is the Yisan brand. And so what you're looking for when you order these are gel highlighters. Are also advertised as Bible highlighters. But so it's not a highlighter like a liquid highlighter. It's definitely a cream, and that's the kind of mixed media thing that I like to do in my coloring books. But yeah, I don't want to kind of roll one all the way up to the end, but they do look nice in the hand, narrow like a marker. So yeah, I think that I will be happy with those purchases, and you will see them in some upcoming videos. So just zoom you out a little bit. Those are some of the gel highlighters, and that was my last supply. All right, on to the books. Now on to the books. I did my first ever purchase from iMusic, and that came all the way from Denmark. I ordered these way back in August. However, I didn't really read the fine print, and it said that the books would not be shipped until all the books were available. And this Sagan book had not yet been released, and then it was delayed being released, so it delayed my order from being shipped. So I ordered in August. It got shipped beginning in November, Then my Canada Post went on strike for a month, so I didn't get my order from August until just before Christmas. So very happy to have gotten my order, but holy moly, that was a little bit painful. So the 3 books that I did order was Hannah Carlson's God Jewel, and I have already colored a page in here and showed that. And I am going to color in this again before the end of the winter. I think there's enough pages in here that are just winter themed, like this one example right here. Doesn't look like it's Christmas, it just looks cold, and that's Canada. So I anticipate I will continue to, as soon as I saw the flip through of this book, I was like, yes, I want that book. And I'm not a big Hannah Carlson fan. I don't like her people. I actually don't like her mice. But there's enough other things in this book that I did really like. So happy to support Hannah, and happy to have this book in my collection. Somebody that I do buy sight unseen, even before the flip throughs, is Maria Trollet, and I have waited in the past for her books to get released in North America and been disappointed in the paper and stuff, because I do own some books from the Swedish version, and so I went ahead and just ordered directly from Denmark right away, and I'm so glad I did, because it's a beautiful book. And a big shout out to Jess over at Coloring Bumblebee. She has done in her a great flip through and explanation of each fairy tale, and then done a Ko-fi spreadsheet of the page number and the fairy tale and the author and the book origin. So if you want to go ahead and read more about each fairy tale before coloring it, I strongly suggest, in fact, I'll link her flip through in my video description, because she did an awesome job. I was planning on doing something similar, but after watching her video, I'm like, that was amazing. So well done, Jess. And I have gone to her Ko-fi and downloaded her spreadsheet, and I plan on using it as I color in this beautiful book. I haven't colored in it yet, so I'm really excited to get into it later this year. The third and final book that I purchased was Rita Berman's Walk Through Africa, and I don't have any of her continent books. This is my first one. I have the Water and the Land books and her Seasons compilation book. So those are the 3 books I did have. So this is my first of her continent travel books, and it just looked really nice. I probably will get the Asian book next. I also had my eye on the Europe book. These books are not found in Canada. It's very hard to get Rita Berman books here in Canada. It's much easier to get them in the States. I wish they carried them in the stores. That would even be better. But super excited to have another book. I really like the size of her books. They're doable. They're kind of, I wouldn't say bite size, because they are still a lot on a page, especially like this one. But I do like the size of the book, and I haven't disc bound any of Rita's books so far, and that's because the size doesn't bother me as much. She doesn't usually go right into the gully. She usually stops ahead of time, so it's not usually a problem to do so much coloring with her books. But yeah, so this is my last book from iMusic. I'm not sure I'll purchase from them again, but I will certainly keep my eyes open. I haven't purchased from Blackwell's either, but I do keep going to that website quite a bit. And I definitely have not purchased anything from Aladdin, because it's a little bit harder to do here in Canada. I have tried. Okay, I have now 2 books that were sent to me by Bramble Books, and I do not believe I've included these in a haul before. The first one was in the series was North America. Then they came out with Europe. and this is the Bold and Easy coloring book. There is a complete flip through on my channel, so I won't go through that, but this book focuses on Europe and the animals from Europe. And then the last installment was Australia, again Bold and Easy coloring book, and it's all animals from Australia. So there again, like I said, there is a characters, kind of an index of all the different characters that are in there, and they are specific to that continent or country. So 2 books, so now I have 3 in the set. Those are my only Bold and Easy coloring books I own, and so I may tackle some of those in the first quarter to see what this trend is all about. So I'll just place this book here so you have something to look at as I wrap this video up. Thank you so much for joining me. If anybody has any of these books and they would like to do a buddy color in it, probably not this month. I'm full up for buddy colors for a little while, but February and March are open. So if you have this book and would like to do a buddy color with me, drop me an email at jicolorist@gmail.com. That's the easiest way to communicate with me. Otherwise, you can reach out on Instagram at jicolorist through direct message. All right, I hope you're having a creative and colorful time. These haul videos are not meant to encourage you to spend money and buy things yourself. It's just these are the items that I have purchased with my own money and will be showing and showcasing in the completed pages video. So it's kind of just nice to see what people are buying and trying out, and if there's something fun, then that's all I'm here to do, is share the fun I'm having while creating. So with that being said, I hope you have a creative and colorful day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.